Your 20s are full of decisions and most of them cost money. People say travel while you're young or you only live once. And while that sounds great, a lot of these choices keep people stuck. I lived through the broke student years, the dropouts, working jobs I hated, even moved across Canada to start over in Edmonton. Through all of it, I learned a simple truth. Not all purchases are created equal. Some gave me peace, freedom, and momentum. Others just burned cash and left me worse off. So today, I'm ranking the biggest purchases people make in their 20s. And I'm not doing it in any order. I'm mixing it up so you'll never know what's coming next. So let's start it off. Before I get it going with this list, here's my filter screening process. Rule number one: does it move me closer to freedom? If it doesn't build wealth, health, skills, or stability, it's a drag. Rule number two: is it sustainable or is it just a dopamine hit? The hype of new gadget fades, but paying off debt, that piece lasts. Rule number three: could this money have been used better? Every $100 that leaves your pocket has opportunity cost. Rule number four: did I experience it myself? This list isn't just theory. I live broke, I've studied, I've dropped out, worked trades, I've invested through all of it. These rankings come from real life. All right, so let's kick off this list. It's gonna be a banger of a video. Make sure you drop a like on the video, okay? So the first one, all right, let's kick it off. Travel. Where do we put this guy? Right here. Put it right in the B tier. Travel's the first one. Everyone hypes it up. It's life-changing. And I traveled across the US competing in Valorant. I met amazing people, saw new places. But when it came to the bills, when it came to coming back home, everything, all these stacking debt, it was just waiting for me, right? Travel gives me perspective, but it doesn't solve your money problems. And that's why it sits in the B tier. It's valuable, sure, but only if you can afford it. And the next one, this doesn't come as a surprise, all right? Straight first S tier, baby. Going with investing. Let's jump to the other extreme. Investing. It's not flashy. It's not fun. But what it does is it gives you options later. Even when I had barely anything to put away, I still invested. Some weeks it was 50 bones. Some months more. Looking back, these tiny choices changed everything. That's why investing, whether it's stocks, ETFs, or just building habit, it's always S tier. And I think everybody's favorite right here, especially me in my early 20s, my late teens, bro. We love to drink, we love to party and all that. I'm saying, so party, nightlife, where does that go? Put into the S tier, right? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing, bro. That's straight dog water, straight D tier. D tier. Now, the one thing people don't like hearing: nightlife, clubs, bottle service, straight D tier. I watched many people blow half their paycheck in just one night, just to flex for people they don't even like. The memories fade, but it's fun in the moment, sure. The hangovers, they definitely suck balls. And if you want real freedom, this is one of the fastest ways to kill your wealth growing process. All right. And this next one, super controversial. I like this one a lot, though. This one is your quality sleep, getting a good solid mattress. I would bounce that around A or B tier. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm going to put it in B tier here. And it's another boring one, all right? It's just the mattress. When I was juggling work, classes, practices, bad sleep absolutely destroyed me, right? I'm not saying you need to go all out, buy a nice luxury one, but a solid mattress, that will keep you functioning well, all right? It's a sneaky good investment. It won't make you look like super rich, but it protects your discipline. And that's why I put that baby in the B tier, all right? And I love this one personally. I love me some nice clothes. You say some nice designer drip, but I gotta put that all the way at the bottom here. Unless you got money, extra, like say your investments paid for some designer drip, you really want it, go for it, right? I'm not, all power to you. Super crazy wealth killer, designer drip. I grew up in Toronto. I know the culture, right? Flexing Jordans. I even got 3 pairs myself. Gucci belts, Montclair jackets. But moving to Edmonton taught me straight up, nobody cares, right? The only thing that matters here is discipline, showing up to work, and grinding, right? The guy stacking investments quietly is ahead of the guy financing designer for clout. That's why designer drip is a must-have when in the D tier. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Overrated IMO, but you want to look good for the shorties and all that, all power to you. I don't think it's talked about enough. Okay, you got one body. You got to go to the gym and health. Where do you put that, baby? In the S tier, okay? You can't grind, okay, if your body's just straight falling apart. Training, eating half decent, moving your body, that's straight S tier. Even in my busiest seasons, I kept it a priority because the energy you get from health multiplies into every other part of your life. It trains a lot of discipline, especially, okay? Showing up to the gym when your body's not feeling like it. You had a long day at work. You know what I'm saying? That's discipline. That's what they don't teach, bro. You know, that's something you need to like find in yourself, okay? Inner peace type shit. But most people realize this when it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're 30, you're getting old. You're in your 20s, right? Like right now, let's say, for example, you know, you're feeling invincible. You're feeling like a stud, right? Like you're saying you fuck, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna catch up to you. You keep eating bad. You keep thinking your damn Wolverine gonna heal every time. You know, when you're 30, you're gonna have that beer gut. You know what I'm saying? That dad bod. You're gonna be skinny fat, and that's not a good look. Okay, most people realize this before it's like bare late. Don't be that guy. Do not be that guy that just doesn't take care of their health and well-being. Okay. And the next one, another controversial one. Okay, this is a car. A car. This could be, for some people, it could be an A tier, right? You might need it for your job and all that. But for the most part, like you gotta put it at A tier. Like I'm not saying go out buy a BMW, like a brokey or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can like ball out, look all successful, but car payments, okay? You got to worry about all these maintenance things, oil changes, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And shorty's got to change out that wiper fluid once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But cars can't either help or hurt you. Financing something flashy, straight D tier, right? But like a reliable car that gets you to work, opens opportunities, and doesn't sink you in financially, right? Like, come on, that's a straight A tier. I don't even own one right now. Not gonna lie. I bus, I Uber. But I know the value of mobility when it is time, okay? And this next one, okay, this is a big part of my life personally. Like, I was doing this a whole lot. I'd say probably like a third of my life, bro. I probably put so much time into damn video games. Where do I put these video games, bro? A tier? Psych. Nope. We're putting that baby a C tier. Okay. Gaming is a tough one for me, right? It gave me a full ride scholarship. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I got some money out of this. I got lots of money from gaming, but it gave me friends. I even traveled because of it. But like at the end of the day, it didn't pay my bills, bro. I was going through a rough time. Maybe if you're like super gifted, that could be higher. But gaming as a hobby, especially, like don't be a buck T, bro. Now I game casually with my dad. Okay, in those moments, priceless. But if you're grinding 40 hours a week in your 20s, like straight gaming, you're losing time. You'll never get back, and that's why gaming straight C tier. My dad literally said while playing the other night with me, we're playing Battlefield together, right? Tell him to like the video. So don't let him down. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the old man down, bro. Smash that like button. And the next one, we got 2 left here. We got books and courses. All right, that's another boring ass one. I almost fell asleep just now, bro. But I put that baby at A tier. Another underrated one. Books and courses get overhyped, okay? People collect knowledge, but never apply it. That's C tier behavior. You're not a buck T, bro. You're not a waste man. Like, you're not trying to do all that. But if you take one book, one course, one skill, and actually apply it, okay, that can flip your whole direction. That's why I applied knowledge at the A tier. You know what I'm saying? I got a book right now. I'm reading, what is it called? Oh my God. The Art of War. I like these finance, these self-help books. You know what I'm saying? It definitely helped me better my life for sure. And it's been a good read so far. And I feel like I've been learning a whole lot, especially in the business side of things. Like I'm trying to move up in this HVAC ladder, you know what I'm saying? Move through corporate, well, not corporate, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to move up, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do better. And books, reading, that's gonna help me for sure. And the last one, weed, alcohol, lifestyle habits. I ain't going front. I smoke a bit of weed, okay? And the last one, right? Weed, alcohol, constant partying. I'm not saying never touch it, okay? But if every weekend is a blackout or smoke up, you know what I'm saying? Bottle up season, you're not building nothing, okay? You're just being lazy. It's not gonna be productive. You're not getting anything done. You're just wasting time. And it's not gonna benefit you. Remember, you said about this health stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like health at the S tier, bro. Like if you're smoking darts, like cigarettes and all that, your body when you're 30, bro, you're gonna be like one lung berry, bro. Don't want to be that, okay? That lifestyle steals your time, your discipline, and your wallet. And that's why it straight sits at the D tier, baby. And if you're watching this and realizing most of your 20s spending has been on like C and D tier stuff, don't panic, okay? We've all been there. If you want to shift towards A and S tier choices but don't know where to start, DM me on Discord or Twitter. I'll walk you through setting up your first brokerage account, how to make your first trade, and how to stack discipline, okay? It's completely free. FREE. Most people, never got any guidance. The financial education not taught in today's world. And Pep Camp Valorant, Pep Camp Talks. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help you, baby. So here's the truth: your 20s will either set you up or set you back. Most people don't fail because of bad luck. They fail because they keep buying D tier comfort and ignoring the S tier discipline. You don't need to be perfect. Just start stacking more of the right habits than the wrong ones. Drop a comment before you go. Okay, what's your S tier purchase in your 20s? I'll be reading them all. One of them I didn't include were my headphones, bro. I'm listening to like music every single day. You know what I'm saying? Nice pair of solid headphones, bro. It'll get you a long way. And like my dad said, okay, while we gamed the other night, don't forget to like the video. I appreciate your time. You got great things coming for you. I appreciate you. Just remember, stay sexy, stay disciplined, and crack through that matrix, baby. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Take care. I'm out.